popping 24/7. Every day I'm on top of my game. Whoa, every day I'm on top.
Hey everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy, and I am your host for Make Money Mondays. That's right, people, it is Monday again. Hey everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy.
And I'm Karen Bradley, President of Dealer Synergy.
People, you know what time it is.
It's Make Money Mondays.
I said, what time is it?
It's Make Money Mondays.
So we are going to talk about how you are going to make more money for yourself, even though it's Monday, but this is all throughout the week. So what's today's episode going to be about, Karen?
It is the power of follow-up.
Okay, so again, we're going to talk about the massive, incredible power of follow-up. But to illustrate and personify our intent on this whole follow-up mentality, we're going to share with you a story. Okay, so everybody knows that we just had a hugely successful internet sales 20 group in Los Angeles, California a couple months ago. So while we're out there, because Karen and I own the company, we don't really take a lot of vacations and do that stuff. We kind of mix our personal or dating life with our events that we're going. Like we just came back from NADA in New Orleans, so we stayed an extra day for date night. So while we're in Los Angeles for our 20 group, we stayed a couple days extra, probably about 4 days. And one of those days, we actually went to Beverly Hills to go shopping. Funny story, side story. Our friend over here, Moneybags Mosley, Corey Mosley, and
Ziamara Mosley.
They both basically invited us to go shopping with them in Beverly Hills at the Christian Dior store. Now, I thought we were pretty up on fashion, but Moneybags Mosley and his beautiful wife, they are really into fashion, and they explained to us that the Christian Dior is one of two major houses, Dior and Chanel, and so this is a big thing. I mean, like we've got Louis, Gucci, Prada, all that stuff, but Dior is Dior. So again, we've never bought anything from Dior before this trip, and so we go in there, and I got to tell you first of all, follow-up is important, but it doesn't matter how much you follow up if you suck, okay? That's the, would you agree with that, Karen?
Absolutely.
So, you know, the big part that I want to start this with is that follow-up is imperative, and the majority of this video is going to be about follow-up, but you have to set the stage first. You have to create that experience, that environment, that excitement, that incredibleness for somebody to even care if you follow up. So that's the disclaimer. So when we walked in, let me just tell you, I don't know if it was just dumb luck or Corey Mosley, Moneybags Mosley and his wife pulled some strings, but they shut the store down. They started popping out, bottles of champagne, glasses of champagne, and getting us open while, Karen was searching for stuff. So Karen, why don't you show everybody, the two items that you picked up.
I got this handbag.
And?
This is the Lady Dior bag, by the way. And a wallet, the matching wallet. I also got a matching pair of shoes, which I didn't bring with me today, but they're absolutely fabulous, and we could probably show a picture of them right here.
And the reason why we're showing you that it's relevant to the story. So follow me. We did not go in that store intent on buying anything.
Not at all. We were actually just meeting up with Corey and Ziamara.
So we go inside the store, and again, what was the woman's name? I know, but...
Han.
Okay, so shout out to Han. Explain the experience that you had when Han first engaged you as the salesperson.
Yeah, I mean, she was friendly. She had so much product knowledge. She just started bringing me bags like left and right, trying to qualify me, like find out from the different bags, okay, here's 5 bags. Of these, choose which one you can find yourself going out in the most. Like which one would you go to a party and which one would you find just more like for casual days. So once we started to pick out the different bags, she qualified exactly what my personal taste and style were. And like meanwhile, they were bringing us, like you said, champagne. We were sitting there. There were like all these reps around, but
They
just giving us
created
the
an incredible
most
environment,
amazing treatment
experience.
possible.
They made us feel like we were celebrities, which we're not.
Absolutely.
They made us feel like celebrities. We're in Beverly Hills, and I don't think it would have been that much different if it was a TV star or a musician. The level of respect and excitement that they poured on us. Now we're not talking about like regular purses. That's like what, a $5,500 purse. And then the wallet is like $1,000, or the total was like $5,500. I don't know. Long story short, we're talking about a lot of money for a freaking purse. And these people created that environment. They qualified, identified wants, wishes, expectations. And Karen, would you say that they blew our expectations out of the water?
Absolutely, to the point that we were only going there to meet up for dinner with Corey and Ziamara. And it was because of the experience, it was like, okay, like we almost have to buy something from them now. It was that amazing.
It was seriously that amazing that, and what did you wind up buying? You bought the shoes, the wallet, and the purse, correct?
Correct.
And then here's where the story gets phenomenal. Can you share with everybody how Han was in follow-up?
Oh my gosh, she was absolutely amazing. Within that first week, she was sending text messages, thanking us for the purchase. She was sending photos of more things that if we were interested in. She even put us on a list, a consignment basically, where if there was something specifically that I was interested in, she would actually send me photos of things, and then she could put those in the mail if there was something specific that I liked.
Can you share a couple, can you just show the camera? This is the sales rep, Han, from the Christian Dior store.
Absolutely.
Basically following up.
Now I know this is going to be kind of tiny for you to see, but we'll
show
have
it on the
them
screen.
over there. But here is a purse, some briefcases, some shoes, and another purse.
Can you read some of the text that she shared? And we're going to have the text actually here. As Karen reads them, they're going to be on the screen.
Well, I actually stopped in to see her after that, so she had sent me a text message saying, "Nice seeing you, Karina. I can't get over your hair," because I used to be blonde for like 7 years, and then I recently changed it. So when I first met her, I was blonde, and then I was the red color. So, she's like, "It's awesome." Let's see here. I think we might be getting more in. I had asked her about a bag that she had sent me a photo of. To be sure, I will order another one as well and hold on to it for you.
So, folks, as Karen's looking through this stuff, follow me. She started up with a phenomenal experience in her showroom, this woman, Han. I mean, it was just top-notch, high-line level experience. And we bought from her. Mm-hmm. Actually, Karen bought from her. And after we left, she turned around and she basically put her on a text message follow-up, but personal. Mentioning, Karen's hair color, mentioning, the new product that she's got in. She perpetuated that relationship. And then to the point where she just sent us the new Dior catalog. And I'm going to read you, look at this. Talk about like right out of the book. So her name is Han. That's her business card. It's going to be right up there. So shout out to Han if you guys want any fabulous Christian Dior stuff, see Han. But look at this. She put a personalized letter, actually a postcard. I'm going to read this. It says, "Dear Karina, it was great to see you last week when you were in town. When you are ready to part with your Lady Dior handbag for a few weeks, you can send it into the boutique for refinishing. I'm sending this to you, this Dior mag, for you and your husband's enjoyment. I look forward to seeing you back here next month for your husband's suit fitting." So not only did she turn around and follow up with Karen, her nickname is Karina, she also basically tried to get me involved. And I got to tell you, here's the irony of this thing. We were so blown away and respected the professionalism of this woman as a salesperson, and obviously the product is fabulous, is that we just booked our flight, because remember, we live in New Jersey and we're based out of the Philadelphia area. We just booked our flight for the end of February. Me and Karina are flying to Los Angeles to have date night, and then we are actually have an appointment just to meet with Han at the Dior store so I could get fitted in a brand new Dior suit.
Right.
But again...
So again, we could go anywhere we want in the country, and we're deciding to personally see Han because of this amazing follow-up. I wouldn't want to see anybody else. I wouldn't want to deal with anyone else. She's been absolutely amazing. The follow-up has been amazing. I would say second to none.
Yeah, absolutely. So look, we're not crazy. We're not just jumping on an airplane because we're bored. Like, again, we have other business that's going to be in LA, but we have made a specific point to not go to the New York Dior store or anywhere else in the country. We are literally waiting till we fly to Los Angeles, go to Beverly Hills, so we can specifically meet with this woman to buy more products from her because she did such a great job. Okay, so now that we've kind of told you this crazy story, What are you doing that's going to blow your customers' minds? What are you doing with follow-up? When somebody turns around and buys, comes in and they don't buy a vehicle from you, what are you doing to follow up with them to turn around and try to get them back into your dealership as a be-back? Are you sending them video emails? Put the bullet points on there. Are you sending them video emails? Are you sending them text messages? Are you sending them pictures of your new inventory that just came in? Or are you sending them pictures and video of trade-ins that you just took in that might be an alternate choice? Here's something that I learned from my friends at Auto Vital is that this is interesting. 42% of people that submit a purchase request on a new car are going to buy a used car. So if somebody comes in for a new vehicle and you don't sell them an automobile, do you turn around and do you follow up with them? And if you do you give them alternate choices? Do you turn around and follow up with them and say to them, hey, I know that you're interested in a new vehicle, but here, we just took in a beautiful program car. We just took in a lease return. We just took in a vehicle from a little old lady that was a non-smoker that bought and serviced her vehicle from us. Do you give them all these options? Do you communicate with these people through video email, through texting, through social media? Are you doing all of these things? Are you sending these people an e-card? Folks, think about it. It's free, an e-card. Here's the other thing. What can we learn from Han and the whole Dior experience? Karen was a customer. She was strategic. This woman will make a hell of an automotive sales professional.
Absolutely.
Hell of an automotive sales professional. She turned around and actually closed Karen trying to get a repeat customer, and she's going to the husband. If you all should remember this from my past Make Money Mondays videos, is that NADA says that if somebody buys a car from you, or if you lost the business, they buy it from your competitor, don't worry about it because someone else in their household is going to buy another vehicle within 90 days. So are you turning around and targeting other people that are in their household? So again, follow what I'm saying. If you sold somebody a vehicle, are you following up? And are you trying to get the business of somebody else in their household? A sibling, a spouse, a friend, a neighbor, whatever. And even if you turn on and you try to sell somebody a vehicle and they bought elsewhere, are you still trying to get their friends, their family to turn on and buy a vehicle from you? If you're not doing this, you're dropping the ball. I can't tell you how crazy it is that we're jumping on an airplane from New Jersey, actually Philadelphia, all the way to LA just to buy products from a woman. But you know what? It's not just about this. Price is only relevant with the absence of value. It's not about the money. It's about the experience. It's about that this woman is on top of her game. She knows what we like, what we want, and she's being proactive. I'm busy. We're on airplanes. We've got a woman that's proactively saying, look, check this out. What can I do to make it easier for you? We could ship this, we could do that, all sorts of stuff. Yep. What are you doing to go above and beyond and create that Dior experience? Karen, in closing, what would you want to add?
Just again, follow-up is key. That, originally, if it wasn't for the experience, I may have purchased some stuff, but definitely not 3 items. And I definitely probably wouldn't be going back for more and bringing my husband along.
Yeah. So she got spotted. She dragged me in. We're spotted. We're spottable people. So again, this is Make Money Mondays, and I really think that you all should listen to this. If you really want to make that money, you need to follow up, and follow up. I'm going to close by giving you a number, okay? NADA says that the average closing ratio for a showroom customer is only 18 to 20%. Think about that. That means if a dealership has approximately 500 ups that show up into the dealership, I'm talking about there's live bodies of people that want to buy cars, only like 95 to 100 people out of 500 are going to actually buy a car. That means 400 plus people are going to walk away without buying a car. What is your plan to get them back into your dealership? B-backs. You have to focus on your B-backs. Here's the closing number. 50% of B-backs close. So think about it. You only have an 18 to 20% closing ratio for fresh opportunities. So you have to, I don't care how good you are, how good you think you are, it is impossible to put that pressure on you to close everybody. You're only going to close 18 to 20%. So you need to step up your game and step up your follow-up game to increase your B-backs. Because when people come back, when they say, I'll be back, okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger style, right? Guess what? It's a 50% closing ratio. And again, we can't stress enough, this Dior experience is what you should be implementing for all of your customers.
Absolutely. So make sure that your follow-up, make sure that your customer feels like almost like you're the only customer.
100%. Again, this is Sean V. Bradley.
And Karen Bradley.
And this is Make Money Mondays. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Make Money Mondays. If you like this week's episode of Make Money Mondays, you're going to love all the content on automotive digital training. So please go to automotivedigitaltraining.com and sign up today. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to call me on my cell phone at area code 267-319-6776. Yes, that's really my cell phone. Don't put it on any bathrooms or anything. Thank you. Bye.